Você sabia que a Huawei está no Brasil há 23 anos? Somos mais de 16 mil colaboradores diretos e indiretos. Temos mais de 1.000 clientes empresariais, atendendo as principais empresas de telefonia brasileira. Estamos nas cidades, no campo, em todas as regiões do país. Atendemos 95% da população, com banda larga, 3G, 4G e 4.5G. E mais de 100 mil quilômetros de fibras óticas que chegaram na Amazônia pela primeira vez. Na educação, temos projetos de inovação com 46 universidades e institutos. E treinamos mais de 30 mil talentos nos últimos anos, para serem os novos perfis tecnológicos nacionais. Mas queremos muito mais. Para os próximos 5 anos, queremos profissionalizar outros 30 mil. Estivemos presentes digitalmente em alguns dos principais momentos históricos, desde mega eventos esportivos até o Carnaval e o Ano Novo, e em momentos críticos e sensíveis, como o suporte ao desastre de Brumadinho e a exames de Covid-19. Porque o nosso foco é ajudar as pessoas e contribuir para um país conectado, inovador e inclusivo, onde oportunidades sejam criadas. Por isso, doamos acesso à internet para alunos nas áreas rurais brasileiras. E criamos o StorySign, um aplicativo que ajuda crianças surdas a ler. Somos a Huawei Brasil, uma empresa privada global, com orgulho de estar aqui há 23 anos.
How close is the future? Technologies keep emerging, but I'm still confused about my career. How can I make my dreams come true? I've wanted to innovate in ICT since starting university, just like other talented students around the world. I'm waiting for the opportunity to show off my talent.
Did you know that the Huawei ICT competition has started?
It's here. This is your opportunity to showcase your skills. Show the world what you can do, broaden your horizons, and shape your future. Prepare and strive for the win. This competition leads to the future. Even though we are miles apart, we've never met in person. But we support one another. We stick with our dreams. Nothing is impossible for us. Let's connect with the world. The future awaits. Huawei ICT Competition, a platform for university students.
Contents in Portuguese and in English, so you have your devices. Channel 1, it's English. Channel 2, Portuguese. So feel free. Well, first of all, I'd like to thank each and every one of you who are attending this conference online, and as well as the ones who are here today, Mr. Sumoshang, CEO for Royal do Brasil. We also have Mr. Fabio Leon. He's the coordinator for social and human science at the United Nations for Education and Culture. He's going to be with us today. We also count on the presence of Ruben Delgado. He is the CEO for Sotex do Brasil. And with us, we have Bruno Zetnik, the Director of Public Relations for Royal Brazil. We also have Mr. Menezes, President of the Federal Institute in Ceará State. Well, let's start. And in order to start our ceremony, I'd like to invite Mr. Sumoshang, the CEO in Brazil.
Bom dia. Okay. Fine. Okay. 同吉啊，学弟能听到吗 ？Hello。Hello。Hello. Now it's fine. Bom dia a todos. I speak English. Help me translate Portuguese. Okay. Dear teachers, students, and also coordinators, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we are very pleased to have you here at Huawei ICT Competition 2021 till 2022 Brazil National Final Award Ceremony. This is the third time we have launched the ICT competition in Brazil. This year, around 400 students from more than 30 universities have taken their time to study for this competition. Today, some of you here will be announced as the national winner and qualify for the regional stage and have the opportunity to reach the global stage in the next year. We want to acknowledge your determination, your skills, and your passion, because we are here today to celebrate and recognize all the effort you have done and all the challenges you have defeated. Congratulations. I'm sure that the excellence you have achieved in the competition is a direct result of your coordinators' mentoring and your hard work in providing the best qualification opportunities for you to thrive. It is indeed a great satisfaction in having you, coordinators and partners, in our mission to inspire your talents to get in the ICT market. Huawei is the world leader in the ICT areas. Also, Huawei believes that education and also training are essential for digital development and transformation. As a way to encourage Brazil to follow this path of transformation, Huawei invests in education and training program in partnership with the universities, federal and research institutes, to prepare the Brazilian workforce, not only to act, but also to develop new technologies for Industry 4.0. Currently, Huawei companies maintains partnership with more than 80 universities and institutions around Brazil, in which it offers technology training courses through the ICT Academy initiative. In regards to our talent program ecosystem, one of Huawei's main initiative is the Huawei ICT competition, which connects students, teachers, and enterprise around the world, and provide an international competition and communication platform to enhance participants' ICT theoretical and also practical capabilities and innovation awareness, promoting ICT talent education. Last year, the Brazilian team achieved its very excellent result in the global final competition. As you know, Federal Institute of Bahia won the grand prize in Cloud Track. Also, the Federal Institute of Ceará won the third prize in Network Track. Here, I wish this year all the Brazilian teams can achieve success again. Our other initiatives to cultivate young talents include ICT Academy, Seeds for the Future, and ICT Job Fair. Huawei ICT Academies are universities and institutions that received courses and Huawei certification training material and other content to train all the students. Seeds for the Future is an experience designed to bring a broader view to those seeking knowledge in the ICT areas. Lastly, concerning the ICT Job Fair, it aims to link possible employers to students. In this program, our partners offer job positions and good students that participate in our talent programs class. Okay, these are only some examples of our initiatives in regards to Huawei the talent programs. Our programs show Huawei's commitment and offering knowledge and promoting the development of talent. Provide ICT solutions. ICT including like 3G, 4G, 4.5G, as well as the 5G. Also in ICT solution including the transmission, IP, public cloud. Huawei provide end-to-end ICT solution. Except this, also we built another company, Digital Power. This provides the power electronics, right, end-to-end solutions. As you know, Huawei here is 23 years. We provide directly, also indirect, almost 16,000 the positions for all the employee or indirect employees. We are here. We have five offices. Also, we have 2 manufacturers here. Huawei is really local operation, the companies. We are here. We have more than 5,000 employees. Also, we have a lot of partners, also ecosystem partners. Also, I believe in the future, in the next 20 or 30 years, there's 2 directions. It's the futures. One is a digital transformation. What is behind the technology is including the 5G, AI, artificial intelligence, computing, public cloud, and also including the different vertical industries, the ecosystem. Right? This is the foundation. This is really the fourth revolutionary the foundations. I think we are lucky. Right? We will face the challenge. For sure, we will embrace Right? This is the future. Another direction, I think, is, as you know, the green, also the zero carbon. Right? Also, this is for all the futures. Also for digital, for ICT technologies, also can really help all the, I think ICT technology is the key. Not only help all the vertical industries to realize the digital transformation, as well the ICT technology as well can help all the vertical industries to realize the green, also the zero carbon, this target. I think you guys know the Paris Agreement, right? This is almost from over more than 100 the countries, the leader made agreement to reach this target. Some countries committed in 2020 or 2030 to reach the carbon peak. Some countries committed in 2050 or 2060 to reach the carbon neutrality. How to make this happen? For sure, I think a lot of countries need to rebuild the energy structure, but without ICT technology, this will not happen. So this is why I always mentioned to be remembered there's two directions. One is the digital transformation. Another is green, zero carbon in the 20 or 30 years. This is really the future. We are lucky because you guys now is learning the ICT, right, technologies. Also, I think also it's quite pleasure. Also, you guys, all the students, the lucky, you have opportunities to attend the ICT competition. I think this is a good plan to show your capabilities. I hope. The first, I want to congratulate again. Right? In last year, in this year, the Brazilian team won the many prizes. Also, I hope in next year, the Brazilian team also can get more prizes. And then I hope next year we can celebrate again. Thank you.
Muito obrigado, Mr. Sumbalsheng.
Thank you, Mr. Bonsheng. What an excellent speech. As you could see, several initiatives we have been carrying out in Brazil. Well, right now, continuing with the formalizations of our event, I would like to call to the stage our friend Fabio Eon. He's the coordinator of Human and Social and Natural Science in the United Nations Organizations for Education, Science and Culture. He will be with us online. The floor is yours, Fabio.
Bom, obrigado. Bom
Well,
dia
thank
a todas e
you.
todos.
Good morning,
Eu me
everyone.
chamo Fabio
My name is Fabio. I'm the coordinator of Sciences for UNESCO Brazil, which is the United Nations Organization for Education, Science and Culture, and it's an honor for us to participate in an event like us, especially today, in this date of today. I don't know if you know, but today is a symbolic date because for us in the United Nations, because it's a day created by the United Nations to promote a better understanding of science. So it's the International Science Day, but not any science, but science to collaborate with human progress and promote world peace. The United Nations, especially UNESCO, was created in 1945 in a context of insecurity, uncertainty, with the use of science. 2 atomic bombs had been released, had been thrown in Japan. They used science to create nuclear weapons, and this promoted a very intense discussion internationally to create an agenda that would promote science in a more humanitarian way, so that science would help human development. And this is going to be our flag in the United States for education, science, and culture. We are celebrating 75 years of our United Nations for education, science, and culture, and we have worked in two big fronts. First, to understand science as human rights, and it is in fact human rights. It's as set forth in Article 45 of the Universal Human Rights Declaration. In the article that addresses science as a right to guarantee scientific progress regardless of gender, race, or ethnicity. And another front that we work on has been to reduce the large inequalities that we face in the scientific world. We know that the scientific world is marked greatly by income inequality, access to technology inequality, but most of all, gender inequality. So in this sense, I congratulate once more Huawei's initiative, and I also would like to congratulate everyone here that is attending, whether online, YouTube, or on site, and especially the CEO of Huawei, Mr. Rubem Delgado, Bruno Zudnik, José Menezes, for this initiative. UNESCO has tried to help with the reduce of inequality. I think the gender inequality is the worst in the scientific world, especially in the ICT world. Our data show that only 30% of world research is carried out by women, although, of course, we have good news also, which is the gender equality in the access to university. But due to reasons that go beyond that, that impact the career of these women in the scientific world, unfortunately, we don't have many women in high priority, top level positions in the scientific world in terms of careers. I think we should then think in the economic imperative. We need more women and girls involved in the scientific world. Only 10% of those that graduate from IT are women, and in engineering, only 20%. So I think it's an economic imperative so that we can make them have a broader access to these careers. And in technology, this is an even huger gap. Very few women work in IA. Only 4% of startups worldwide are led by women. So I think it's essential to discuss this. I think that an initiative such as this of Huawei promotes this debate. And at the same time, I'm very happy because June this year, our regional office in Santiago, which addresses education in Latin America, signed this letter of intent with Huawei, and we're going to help the company to bring this IT communication, the ICTs, and take them to the classrooms to see how we can prepare the student for the skills of the 21st century, and also to work on programs that will develop a large flag of our agency, which is to promote media literacy. So I congratulate everyone. It's a very important year internationally regarding what our agency has developed in the scientific scope. Next week, which will happen in Paris, we will have two frameworks that are important, which is one of them an international recommendation regarding ethics in the world of IT and digital, and also international recommendation regarding open science to promote a speedier and a broader access science and the sharing of data banks, database, and the creation of mechanisms that will promote a more open and more human science. So I would like to again thank and congratulate Huawei of Brazil and also our own agency for getting engaged in this initiative, and also would like to, of course, thank all professors, teachers, and students that were engaged in this process. Thank you, Mr. Fabio Eon. It's essential to have this speech in our events. And it's a very strong discourse that you gave us, especially in the ICT area involving women. And to continue with our event, I would like to invite to join us on stage Mr. Ruben Delgado. Hi, everyone. First, I would like to say that it's an honor to be here. Thank you for inviting me. And I'm never sure if I should make a more formal or informal speech, but I love it when I see youth here. So I usually make formal speeches, but when there are less suits, I like to give an informal speech. First of all, because the CEO's speech is impressive, because of the opportunity that the world is providing youth is impressive, and how Brazil can capture this opportunity. I always analyze, all companies in the Silicon Valley, all of them have at least one Brazilian. Wherever you go, you will and whatever, doesn't matter which competition you go to, you always see a Brazilian ranking the first positions. We're good, and what do we need to take flight? It is our education. We only graduate 40,000 graduates in our area, undergraduates in our area, and why has this concern? This is the third event I've been to, and of Hawaii carrying out this ICT competition, and Brazilians, we are always in the first positions. So for me, it's a hope that all these initiatives that we are able to, with all of this, transform Brazil, of course, making mistakes, because the youth has to make mistakes, but also doing things right. I'm 50, so I'm not the one that's going to try and make mistakes. It's you. So that's why we have what we're doing here today. All governments, the states, are making public policies so that we are able to achieve this market, capture this market of trillions that we can see, and each day they have a new technology arriving. So not only ICT competition of Hawaii, but for example, together with Softex, which I should speak about in an institutional way, we are launching a program to train more than 4,000 people, which corresponds to 10% of all Brazilian universities are able to train in artificial intelligence, cloud, and 5G. Each one of these fronts is a great opportunity for Brazil. We don't have to talk about 5G. We don't have to talk about IA or cloud. We all know here that each of these fronts can make Brazil leap in terms of technology. It will be 5 states that Huawei will be in this training: Maranhão State, Ceará State, Paraíba State, Alagoas, and Tocantins states in this training of people. And one of the goals is to have this training be a continued training. After the actual effective program, we will reach new professors, new teachers, create new technologies because our world won't stop.
So I'd like to thank each and every one of you. Congratulations, because what you're doing makes me so proud. I'm so proud of the initiatives, the current initiatives. I'm proud of ICT. It's such a commitment with Brazil, because you are committed to training the Brazilian students. We have talents in this country. People are good in this country. So thank you very much for this initiative. Thank you very much, Mr. Ruben Delgado. As you can see, we are going to continue our innovation cycle, right? So what a wonderful speech. Thank you, Mr. Delgado. I'd like to invite now Mr. Zitnik, Bruno Zitnik. He is a PR for Royal do Brasil. So welcome on stage, Mr. Bruno Zitnik. Well, good morning, everyone. What an honor to be with you today. I work with PR and governmental issues. It's not the first time that I see some of you. I recognize Professor Michel, other professors. It's such an honor to be with some of you again, and I know that you're part of the program. So my role today is to talk about what we've been doing, and it's called Tech for All. We have the Seeds for the Future, and next month we will have the job fair. So I'll just be going through some figures. I'll be sharing some figures with you, and I will be telling you a little bit about the future, what we hope for the future in the upcoming years. Okay, thank you so much. So we've been in Brazil for 23 years, and during these 23 years, we've been able to build such a strong network. We are a company that invests in technology and development. In the last 5 years, we were one of the most important companies in regards to patents, because we have 197,000 employees, and 105,000 are focused on R&D, research and development. So we have a very strong presence in the market. Just for you to have an idea, in the last 5 years, we have invested more than $100 billion, and we intend to invest more in the upcoming 5 years. We invest from 10 to 15% of our revenues, which means we are constantly creating new technologies, not only in the telecommunication area, but also in the ICT market. It brings good results, and we are focused on results. We have R&D. We work with 6 universities here in Brazil, at least, and you're part of this ecosystem. You have been experiencing new technologies. You are part of this new experience, a new scenario. So, regarding a few more figures, we have different programs. We work with digital inclusion, of course. We want Brazilian society to have access to digital inclusion. physical connectivity, broadband, and that's why we are proud to be part of the lives of many Brazilians. We also work with fiber, optical fiber. We work with 3G, 4G, and 5G in the very near future. In regards to technology, we have been certified. We have certified a vast number of people. We have trained more than 30,000 people, and our goal for the 5 years is to train more than 50,000 people. Because our institutions, we can only train 46,000 per year. So we have a gap to fill. We have a gap to fill because the market needs more qualified people. We have 250,000 professionals in this area, and we believe that we can reach up to 500,000 professionals. So this competition is crucial because we can bring the students closer to the employers, to the future employers. We can promote the well-being, and we can allow them to have access to the job market, to the work market. So we work with people and children who have a hearing impairment. We also work in schools. We help the schools that were forced to stop their activities due to problems with the pandemic. We've provided tablets so they could, iPads, so they could work with technology. We've been very, very careful and attentive to the needs of all the schools, and we even donated oxygen to some of them, to some institutions. So we have developed projects with you in partnership with the universities, and we've been investing a lot in IT. We've provided solutions, and combined with artificial intelligence, connectivity, by solving problems in the market. Our biggest challenge in Brazil is to analyze projects and then to select the projects that we can and we should invest. So only through you we can do that, and this is only possible because you are here today. So professionals who will be in the market in the near future. So we are very proud of you. Our program at the academy has the main goal, which is to train you and to certify you. We want to train you and certify you so that you can be employed in the future, you can find jobs in the future. The job fair is a great initiative for all of you, and it's only possible because of the ICT competition and the programs. We have programs such as our YouTube channel with open class. We approach current topics such as artificial intelligence, 5G, and so on. We develop projects in order to meet families that have low income and children who are or teenagers that range from 15 to 17 years old, because we have a high demand for that. And among other projects, we have the ICT competition, which is today, and the job fair. So how does our system work in regards to selecting talents? So we have ICT, of course, the Seeds for the Future. We have more than 150 students that participated in this program. It's been such a great experience, 7 days where students participate in this project, and most importantly, they learn and grow professionally. Regarding research and development, all the institutions can present their projects to us, to our company. Mariane, me, Michele Santos, we coordinate that so we can screen the projects, evaluate the projects, and approve the projects in case we see potential in the projects. We have a lab as well. This lab is made up of 18 different labs, development labs that work in partnership with universities. We focus on optical fiber. Optical fiber has been growing quite significantly in Brazil, but it has a lot of potential to grow even more. This market is very promising. However, we need more qualified professionals and we need more investments in this area. So that's why we have these labs. We count on the structure of these labs and the support of the institutions to train people so that they can be in the work market. Last but not least, we think about employment. So it's a beginning of everything. It's the beginning of everything. So how are students going to start in the workforce? How are they going to enter the workforce? Are they going to work with local companies? So we need to think of these kids' futures. I know that some people have more experience than others in this market. Today I can be here, and tomorrow it could be somebody else, a supplier, somebody else could be here today, not me. So the work market is very dynamic. Things change very fast, but I count on your support, and I hope to see you next year. Regarding the ICT Academy, I'm pretty sure at least one or two of you have already taken a course with the ICT Academy. We were able to train more than 2,500, 125,000 students all over the world. We have instructors and teachers, more than 2,500 instructors in more than 80 countries. So we do work with a technology transfer. We focus on qualifying our students, and we want to reach out to 150 new partners in the next 5 years. So I'm pretty sure that we are working very hard and we can make partnerships in order to reach this figure. In 2 or 3 years, I believe we can reach this figure. And regarding certifications, so in the upcoming 5 years, we intend to qualify more than 30,000 people. We intend to train more than 30,000 people in the next 5 years. We want to support governments, to support the market, and to train and qualify people so they can enter the work market. So these are the goals for us, and I'm pretty sure we are going to be able to achieve these goals in a shorter period of time. Well, I don't have to mention ICT competition, right, guys? You are very familiar with the ICT competition. I'm very proud of this program. Congratulations, everyone, for being in the final, for participating in this program. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. I personally didn't have this opportunity, so make the most of it. Make sure that you don't take it for granted. I mean, it's such a great opportunity. And make the most of it, really. That's what I strongly recommend you to do. So it's such a great experience. So congratulations, all participants, and for the awards that you are going to be receiving today. If you are here today, you are a winner. Congratulations, every and each one of you is a winner, and I'm pretty sure this is going to make a difference in your career. And last but not least, we have the ICT Job Fair. We have a platform. We'll be launching a platform. This platform, you can enroll in the platform, and you can participate in the ICT Job Fair. A lot of institutions are participating, so bear in mind, as I told you, our main goal is to open doors for you to be in the work market as fast as possible. So we are going to be analyzing your profile, your skills, your abilities, so that we can hire you, so that companies can hire you. And in order for companies to hire you, you have to be highly qualified. But we believe in your potential. So we need to invest in Brazil, and we want to invest in Brazil. Thank you so much, each and every one of you. Congratulations for participating. I will be at your full disposal. Don't hesitate contacting me if you have any doubts. Once again, congratulations, everyone. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.
Very good. Job markets também. Tanto faz. Tudo bem. Thank you, Bruno. An excellent presentation. You had an enormous opportunity to know what we have been developing in Brazil in this last 3 years. Well, right now I would like to call a video, and then after that we'll proceed. Thank you.
Excelente. Bom, pessoal.
Excellent. Well, guys, right now we will proceed with our event. We will make a small pause now on the ceremony, a break on the ceremony, because we're going to announce a very important partnership, and I would like to call on stage Mr. Menezes, who is the president of the Federal Institute of Paraná, and also the president of Huawei Enterprise in Brazil, Huang Lee. So please, Mr. José Wally Menezes and Huang Lee. So we're now going to celebrate the partnership between the Federal Institute of Ceará and Huawei for the Academy Sports Center. Excellent, excellent. Well, this is a very important partnership that we have signed. Thank you. Excellent partnership, and that it thrives. May it thrive a lot. Well, again, we're going to show another video, and I'll resume our ceremony short after it.
Depois de participar daqueles 8 dias do programa Seeds for the Future na edição virtual, a gente recebeu um convite da equipe da Huawei de conhecer as instalações aqui em São Paulo e em Sorocaba, para entender melhor sobre como funciona a empresa, um pouco mais da cultura e da operação em si
see how
dela.
the operations of the company is and how it works on a day-to-day basis.
And then we went to Sorocaba
in Hawaii storage with the 5G technology, completely automated, robotized.
E tudo muito integrado mesmo.
Everything is completely seamless. We see how everything works in sync, how the workforce was not replaced by robots, but in a strategic manner it was allocated so that the robots could employ new functions, and the people that were in these functions, they went to work in another function to improve processes. And after that, we went to São Paulo, where we went to Huawei's headquarters in the center of São Paulo downtown, and then we had the opportunity to meet the executive board of Huawei and the company's CEO in Brazil and see how the company actually works. Operates. I learned a lot. It was an amazing experience because I had never participated in an event of this size. The workshop was amazing. I never imagined that I would be able to have this level of talk with these people. I never thought that I would meet Hawaii's CEO, so it was fantastic.
A gente pôde conhecer o
We were
Open
able
Lab e uma parte da central de
to be
inovação da
introduced to
Huawei.
Open Lab, which is an innovation part of Huawei's in São Paulo, and they showed us several projects and partnerships they have in the company. We also had contact with the Chinese team that was very intense and cool for me to see. Although it's a very traditional country, at the same time we saw how they deal with technology there, so it was incredible, and also professionally was incredible. To have it in your resume that you took part in this program, it opens doors to you. I think you have to take this opportunity because it opens doors, and it's not it's a one-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's not that common. This program changed my life. It was worthwhile, not only professionally but personally also. It provided me completely new perspective. It increased our empathy because we were able to work with several people from several parts of Brazil. So thank you guys. Well, great reports that you saw there. We saw the Seeds for the Future experience being shown in our video. So to proceed with our event, I would like to call on stage Mr. José Wally Menezes, the president of the Federal Institute of Ceará. Please, Mr. Menezes. Hi. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, guys. You're Brazilians. And Chinese also. Well, I would like to, first of all, thank the opportunity granted to me, comfort to me. And likewise, similar to Rubens, talk to you guys, the youth, and also those that are in suits. I really like this expression. First to the youth. You have what Huawei showed to you. Bruno said Huawei is very grateful. Yes, but one more thing. It's also very daring, very bold. Because, why is that? Because it does not connect technologies. It connects people. You create technology for people, for the world. If you think of you think of a city, and you design the smart city for the people. So this means that we have a great responsibility as a company. Myself representing an institution here, the Federal Institute of Ceará, which is part of a national network of educational institutes, which operates throughout Brazil, and also several universities. The matter here is that it's a great honor for me, Mr. CEO, Mr. Bruno, Mr. Sang Lu, who had to leave, Mariana, my friend Professor Moacir, and my dear students. It has been an honor to have this chance, this opportunity that I myself and Bruno, we did not have in the university and in the academy. And you have this pot of gold in your hands called knowledge. It's something that no one, not even the government, can take that from you. And that is what we saw in Huawei's video. Knowledge that you have and necessarily have to share. Knowledge is not yours, only yours. The world does not allow for that. And this is a message for all universities present today. The world does not allow that we take actions by ourselves alone. We always need to take the shoes, put the shoes of humility. No one will do anything alone. We have to be humble. We will not do anything by ourselves alone. Huawei, in a very daring, bold, and aggressive way, it has shown to other companies that we have to create partnerships, establish partnerships. And when we showed on the video the hub of Huawei in terms of its management, you will see that all the partners of Huawei's will also be our partners. We have to develop technologies for them and for the people. My main takeaway is to be thankful for the opportunity of having in the Federal Institute of Ceará, where I began as a student in a vocational course, and now I'm here as I am the dean of this institution. For now, it's temporary, and I have never imagined myself, my dear students, here at this specific place, talking to so many important people and so many bold students. And a message to you to reach your heart. Transform everything into an opportunity for the girls. Do not feel that you're smaller in this world, because, of course, there are few girls that work with technology. But what you do is that little step that in the end is a huge step. You are fabulous. You overcome time, hardships, and some prejudices. You are fabulous. I would like to say to Huawei's team that the Federal Institute of Ceará and our entire network is at your disposal. We are also very bold. I come from the private market. I love it. I know how it operates. I'm in the telecommunications area. I have worked in nearly all companies in this sector, in this industry of telecommunications. I know the complexity that it is to work in Brazil, in the most remote areas of Brazil. And technology connects people and makes us more human, which is what we should be. We have our challenges regarding 5G, cloud, smart cities, technologies for health, technologies applied for several other actions. But the greatest challenge of all is what is being shown here. To know how to do things for people and with people and with those that are different from us. It's not just discourse. It's a vocation. It's faith that I have within me, and also as a representative of the Federal Institute of Ceará. Think big, be greater than what you are, and make those that follow you greater than you. So be humble, and let's all learn how to work as a team and also individually. Of course, that's also important. So thank you, Huawei, for the opportunity to connect not only technologies, but people's feelings, virtues, and transforming all of it into something that is transformative for a nation, education and knowledge. Thank you very much. I feel greatly honored because for a person that came from Baturité, which is in a very remote area of Brazil, now I'm talking to several people here who might have a story, a background that is similar to mine, and that might think that it won't work. So transform every no that you received into a yes. And Huawei, in these 23 years operating in Brazil, it has shown that this is possible. Thank you very much for your support.
Thank you very much, Mr. José Menezes. What a great speech. It's such an honor to participate in this event with each and every one of you. So now we are reaching this moment that we've been waiting for, right? Who are the winners? Let's find out who the winners are. Some of them are here with us today, some of them are going to be online. And to start our award ceremony for Huawei ICT competition, we are going to watch a video first.
Destacaram dentro da universidade de vocês,
well,
né?
All of you
já se considerem vencedores já por estarem aqui.
Universities, you should consider yourselves winners.
Em nome de todos os competidores que participam dessa competição, eu prometo respeitar as regras dessa competição, respeitar os examinadores e todos os competidores. Vamos tentar o nosso melhor e vamos competir honestamente. Demonstrar bom espírito esportivo em todos os momentos. Desejo a este concurso um sucesso completo.
Fantastic. What a great video. Great impact. So everyone has worked very hard. So let's start by giving away the awards. So first of all, I'd like to invite Mr. Yu Zheng. He's the director of Huawei's Brazil Strategy Marketing Department. Let's do this. So we'll start by announcing the winners' names. So third place for network are State University of Ceará, Francisco Souza da Vida, Mateus Fernandes Nascimento, and Rafael Lopes da Silva. So congratulations. They were mentored by Professor Rafael Gomes.
Takes you higher, I will forever be intertwined with you. Where the sun never goes down and time will slow down. Would it be too crazy if we decided to stay forever?
Congratulations, winners. Congratulations to all winners. So now I would like to call on stage the third place for cloud category from University of Ceará, Francisco Davi Nascimento Souza, Raíssa Ellen de Souza, Eric Correia Silva. They were mentored by Professor Pereira. Welcome on stage. Congratulations, students. Congratulations, all winners. Thank you very much for participating in the program. So, the second place, let's grant the awards to the second place. And I'd like to welcome Mr. A, Director of Marketing Department. Let's do this. It's time to announce the students' names. So for the network category, we have the Federal University of Roraima State, Luiz Henrique Matos Salles, João Lucas Sidney Rodrigues, Miller Correa. They were mentored by Professor Leandro Nelinho Balico. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of you.
All I did, I did one more chance.
Congratulations. Excellent job, guys. Congratulations. And now, I'd like to announce the second place for the cloud category. And the winners are from the Federal University of Alagoas, Lucas de Oliveira Morim, Nelson Gomes Neto, Gabriel Barbosa Pereira. Congratulations. They were mentored by Professor Rodrigo de Barros Paz. Congratulations. Excellent job. Excellent job. Congratulations to all winners. And now, I'd like to announce the biggest winners. First place, Mr. Wang Xuelin, Director of Huawei Brazil Enterprise in the business group. Welcome to stage. Wonderful. This is the time that people were excited about. It's an honor to announce that the winners for network are from the Federal Institute of Science and Education in Ceará State. The students Fernando Luiz Laiola, Fabrício Costa do Nascimento, João Guilherme Assis da Silva Alves. They were mentored by Professor Moacir Regis Simões Moreira. Congratulations, students. Congratulations on your accomplishments. Congratulations, congratulations. And now it's time to announce the winners for cloud, the cloud winners, and the students are from the Federal Institute of Science and Technology, from Paraíba State, Marcos Antônio Golino de Araújo, Gabriel Gutierrez Pereira Soares, Luana Rodrigues Barros. They were mentored by Professor Michel Couto Dias. Congratulations. Congratulations, everyone. Good job.
Excellent. Well, congratulations to the winners once more. We know that it was a hard competition. It was tight. The first places were tight between the institutions and universities. And to conclude our ceremony, I'd like to also pay homage to the masters that tutored the students during this competition, and to pay homage to them as the main mentors. I'd like to call on stage Professors Michel Cora Dias, Rodrigo de Barros Paz, Marcel Barros Pereira, Professor Moacir Regis Simões Moreira, Professor Leandro Nelinho Balico, and Professor Rafael Lopes Gomes. Excellent. What an exciting ceremony. And conceding with our event, I would like to invite to come on stage Professor Moacir Moreira of the Federal Institute of Ceará to say a few words about this ceremony, about this entire journey. Professor Moacir, the floor is yours. Well, good morning, everyone. It's an honor to be here. I'd like to thank God, first of all, for this opportunity, this occasion. We have faced several problems. We have overcome them. We have all survived COVID since we're all here. And I remember that last year we participated in this competition as well. We had an agenda scheduled to come to São Paulo to participate on site and to provide this opportunity that you students are having right now of traveling for the first time and networking with other institutions, but we were impeded from that opportunity and the opportunity you're having now. This is still the first step for this evolution that we have ahead. And I hope that the following steps we can also provide it and have it be done presentially on site, and that we are able to evolve in this sense. It's an honor to be here. As Professor Valmir said, the opportunities that you are having, at our time we didn't have these opportunities, and Huawei is providing this to you, this opportunity of developing technologies, top-notch technologies, and be in contact with them, with such technologies, as a representative of the professors. As a representative of the professors, on behalf of them, I'd like to thank the opportunity that Huawei has provided us of establishing these partnerships with the universities and the federal institutions. Many of our students come from very remote places in Brazil and come from low-income families, and we have been able to reach these people, these families, and change entire families only through this initiative that Huawei has in Brazil. So congratulations, Huawei. Thank you, everyone. And now let's study, guys, because the next step is right ahead. Thank you. Thank you, Professor Moacir. Excellent speech. Well, we have to also listen to our students who participated in such a tight competition. Right now, I'd like to call on stage Luana Rodrigues from the Federal Institute of Paraíba for her final words, her final speech. Good morning, everyone. I'm very touched to be here now. I'm from the Federal Institute of Paraíba. I'm a master's student in electronical engineering, and I was invited to talk on behalf of us students who is participating in this event. First of all, I'd like to congratulate Huawei Brazil and all the leaders of Huawei Brazil for the infrastructure, facilities, and organization of the event. And especially I would like to thank Shin, Mariani, and Ventura for the amazing creation of this event. And of course, all other participants of the organization. I have to thank also on behalf of all of us. I cannot name all of them. I would for sure forget some important people. So thank you, everyone. And then another thing is that I would like to also congratulate ourselves, the competitors, because we have come this far. And throughout Brazil, we have the 12 best teams across Brazil, and it's been a very challenging journey, as we know. Between work and place, we dedicated several hours to learn theory and practices of the several tools that Huawei has made available to us, both in cloud and networking tracks. But in the end, this is very rewarding. It's very rewarding to know that this knowledge goes much beyond this competition, and this experience adds to our professional and our training background in unimaginable ways. So I would like to hugely thank you the opportunity of being here on behalf of all students. Thank you. And I would like to also highlight the expressive participations of the institutions of the northeast of Brazil in an event of this size, showing our potential of being able to operate with the new technologies. In this scenario, we have to acknowledge that Huawei has a very important role in promoting the training of the universities through the ICT academies. And I would also like to cherish the participation of women whose importance was very well put, and although we are very few, undoubtedly this type of events encourages our interest increasingly in technology, and I'm certain that in the future we'll have even more women and more our share in this market will grow. And I would also like to thank, on behalf of the students, I would like to greatly thank our professors, tutors. Without them we wouldn't be here. And throughout this journey we were prepared, trained, and encouraged by them. We hope many other students be able to have this opportunity through you. So, and especially thank you to my tutor, Professor Michel. Thank you so much for everything. And finally, once again, thank you for the opportunity for us to be all here together, and I hope we can meet again in the future. We learned a lot from each other. I met for the first time, and again, people that had participated, for example, SAS, had already participated in the program Seeds for the Future, and I hope our paths cross again. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. What a wonderful speech. Thank you so much. It means a lot to us to hear your words. So, well, our ceremony is reaching to an end, so I'd like to congratulate your participation in this forum. And thank you so much for coming here, for getting to this stage of the competition. It's crucial that you can get to this stage of the competition. It means that you have worked hard and you've dedicated your lives to innovation. So if you are here today, if you are online, you want to know the champions, right? And in order to end this ceremony, we will have lunch. Lunch will be served next door. And you, me, every one of you, people in the academy, students, professors. I was an intern back in 2006, and I've been working in the company ever since then. So Huawei is a company that is focused on that, on giving opportunities to young people. And now it's time for you to mingle, to interact, and to talk about the winners, okay? So ask them what was the rule of thumb for them to be the winners. And thank you so much. I'll see you next year. Thank you so much.